Ladies and gentlemen, the world we live in today can often feel like a chaotic whirlwind of unpredictability. Everywhere we look, we see rapid change, uncertainty, and complex systems that seem to be spiraling out of control. The truth is, the modern world is indeed in chaos. In a world full of uncertainty, confusion, and constant change, strategy becomes the foundation upon which success is built. The chaos we experience today is not simply a result of random events, but rather a complex interplay of various forces, social, political, technological, and psychological, that shape our world. To navigate this environment, it's not enough to react to circumstances as they unfold. Instead, we must anticipate challenges, plan ahead, and leverage every opportunity with purpose and foresight. This is where strategy comes in. A strategy is more than just a plan, it is a way of thinking, a framework for making decisions that align with long-term objectives. It allows us to assess the current landscape and predict future movements, helping us stay ahead of the game. In the absence of a clear strategy, we become like ships adrift on the open ocean, at the mercy of the waves. Without control, our direction is determined by external forces rather than our own vision. Strategizing in the face of chaos requires understanding the underlying currents that shape our world. This means we need to become keen observers of the environment around us, paying attention to patterns, behaviors, and signals that others may overlook. By doing so, we gain insights that others may not have, giving us a distinct advantage. Strategy isn't just about reacting to immediate circumstances. It's about predicting and preparing for what's coming next. It's about creating a proactive stance rather than being caught off guard by the unforeseen. In a chaotic world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information and distractions that bombard us daily. We are constantly told what to do, what to think, and what is important, but without a strategy, all of these inputs become noise. By developing a strategy, we filter out what doesn't serve our purpose, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. This focus is the key to maintaining clarity and making deliberate choices, even when the world around us seems to be in disarray. One of the most crucial aspects of strategy is its ability to allow us to seize opportunities that others might miss. When the world is in turmoil, the common reaction is to retreat or play it safe. However, the individuals who thrive in times of chaos are the ones who can look beyond the chaos and identify untapped potential. These are the people who use times of disruption to their advantage, whether it's by stepping into new markets, experimenting with bold ideas, or leveraging change to redefine the rules. Without a strategic mindset, it's easy to fall into the trap of playing defense, waiting for things to settle before making a move. But by then, the window of opportunity may have passed. Strategic thinking is not confined to just business or career. It applies to every aspect of life. Whether it's personal relationships, finances, or health, a strategic approach allows us to chart a course toward our goals and overcome obstacles that might otherwise derail us. For instance, when facing personal challenges or difficult circumstances, those with a strategy will take a step back to assess their situation, develop a plan, and move forward with purpose. They understand that success is rarely the result of random chance, but rather the outcome of deliberate action taken over time. The ability to plan for the future, adjust when needed, and stay resilient through setbacks is a hallmark of strategic thinking. At the heart of any strategy is the ability to be flexible and adaptive. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and the ability to pivot when necessary is essential for success. This is particularly important in a world that is changing at an accelerated pace. New technologies, shifting cultural norms, and evolving political landscapes all contribute to a constantly changing environment. A rigid strategy can quickly become obsolete if we aren't willing to adapt. Therefore, flexibility is just as important as foresight in crafting a successful strategy. In conclusion, embracing strategy in the face of chaos is not merely an option. It's a necessity. Without it, we are left to navigate life's tumultuous waters without direction. A clear strategy provides us with a framework for making decisions, anticipating challenges, and seizing opportunities. It enables us to maintain focus amid the noise and act with purpose in uncertain times. In a world where everything seems to be in constant flux, those who succeed are the ones who approach life with a strategic mindset, ready to outthink, outmaneuver, and ultimately outlast the chaos. To achieve success in a chaotic world, it's essential to adopt the mindset of playing the long game rather than seeking short term gratification. While the immediate rewards of quick wins or rapid success can be tempting, they are often fleeting and insufficient to ensure lasting achievement. The ability to think long term is what separates those who thrive in adversity from those who merely survive it. A world that values instant results and immediate satisfaction, playing the long game requires discipline, foresight, and an understanding that true success takes time and perseverance. The long game involves setting clear, overarching goals that guide your actions over the course of years, not just months. These goals aren't just about immediate gains, but are focused on building a foundation for sustainable growth, whether in your personal life, career, or relationships. Playing the long game requires patience. It's about understanding that every small decision, every action is a building block towards something bigger. The reality is that few meaningful accomplishments come overnight. The path to greatness is rarely linear, and setbacks are inevitable. However, it's during these challenging times that individuals who think long term differentiate themselves from those who chase after quick wins. One of the most powerful aspects of playing the long game is the ability to remain focused and avoid distractions. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded by news, social media, and short-term trends that can easily divert our attention from our true goals. Instant gratification is everywhere. The lure of viral success, fleeting fame, and quick profits are all enticing. However, these distractions often lead us away from what truly matters. When we commit to the long game, we train ourselves to recognize and resist these temptations. We choose to stay focused on our end goals, even if that means resisting the pull of immediate rewards. The long game also requires the ability to take calculated risks. Short-term thinking tends to involve playing it safe, staying within one's comfort zone, and avoiding failure. But those who succeed in the long run understand that meaningful progress often involves stepping outside the comfort zone, taking risks, and enduring discomfort for the sake of greater rewards. Every risk taken with long-term vision is an investment in future growth. Whether it's starting a new business, pursuing an ambitious career move, or making a significant life change, the long game demands that we act with foresight and confidence. Building lasting success is also about compound growth. Think of your actions as small, incremental steps that compound over time to yield results far greater than their individual contributions. This concept applies not only to finances, but also to knowledge, relationships, and personal development. A person who invests in learning and self-improvement every day, even in small ways, will accumulate significant expertise and wisdom over time. Similarly, someone who builds authentic, meaningful relationships with others over many years will develop a network of connections that provide long-term value. These small but consistent actions, compounded over time, are what lead to long-lasting success. In a chaotic world, playing the long game can also be a source of resilience. When external circumstances are uncertain, those with a long-term vision have the ability to remain grounded and focused. They understand that disruptions are temporary and that their long-term goals are bigger than any short-term setback. Short-term thinkers, on the other hand, may become easily discouraged by obstacles, failing to see beyond the immediate challenge. A long-term perspective allows us to weather the storms of uncertainty with a sense of purpose and determination. Furthermore, playing the long game isn't just about planning for success. It's also about embracing failure as part of the process. In the short term, failure feels like a setback, a signal that we should stop or change direction. However, those who think long term understand that failure is not the end, but rather a step in the ongoing journey. It is through failure that we learn, grow, and refine our strategies. And by viewing setbacks as lessons and not as reasons to quit, we can continue to move forward, confident in the knowledge that each mistake brings us closer to success. Ultimately, playing the long game is about mastering the art of patience and discipline. It's about understanding that success is a marathon, not a sprint. The path may be long and full of obstacles, but those who maintain their focus, make strategic decisions, and remain committed to their vision will find that the rewards, when they come, are far more satisfying and sustainable than any quick win could ever be. In a world of chaos, playing the long game offers not only stability, but also the possibility of lasting, meaningful achievement. To truly succeed in a chaotic world, it's not enough to simply react to the circumstances around you. Instead, you must learn to outsmart the competition, understanding that life is a game one where being strategic, thinking ahead, and leveraging your unique abilities gives you an edge over others. Outsmarting others doesn't mean being manipulative or deceptive, but rather being perceptive, clever, and adaptable in a way that allows you to achieve your goals while navigating the complexities of modern life. One of the key components of outsmarting others is understanding the dynamics of human behavior. People are often driven by unconscious motives, desires, and insecurities. By observing and studying these patterns, you gain valuable insights into how individuals make decisions, react to situations, and pursue their own interests. This understanding allows you to anticipate their moves and stay one step ahead. It's not about controlling or manipulating others, but about using your awareness of their tendencies to your advantage. People's actions are often predictable, and by reading the signals, you can position yourself where others might not expect, turning situations to your favor. To outsmart the competition, it's also crucial to be proactive, not reactive. Waiting for opportunities to come your way or reacting to events as they unfold is a passive approach that leaves you at the mercy of circumstances. Instead, you should focus on creating opportunities and taking the initiative. This can mean identifying trends before they become mainstream, stepping into roles or areas that others haven't yet recognized as valuable, or simply doing things differently than others expect. The most successful people aren't those who follow the crowd, but those who step outside the norm and blaze their own trail. By looking at the world from a different perspective, you can uncover opportunities that others overlook and position yourself in a way that allows you to thrive when others are still scrambling to catch up. Another critical element in outsmarting others is developing the ability to remain calm and composed under pressure. In times of uncertainty or when faced with competition, many people react emotionally, making hasty decisions or becoming overwhelmed by the stress of the situation. Those who succeed, however, maintain a level of composure that allows them to think clearly and make rational choices. Calmness under pressure is a powerful tool because it prevents you from making rash decisions that could hinder your progress. It also allows you to assess the situation objectively, considering all angles and determining the best course of action, even when the world around you seems chaotic. The ability to adapt and adjust to new information is another key to outsmarting others. The world today is in constant flux, and strategies that worked yesterday may no longer be relevant tomorrow. The most successful individuals are those who can shift their mindset and adjust their strategies quickly in response to changing circumstances. This ability to pivot is often what distinguishes those who succeed from those who fail. While many people may be stuck in old ways of thinking or doing things, those who can outsmart the competition are flexible, open to new ideas, and able to rapidly adjust to shifting environments. They understand that the key to success is not being rigid in their plans, but rather staying fluid and responsive. Outsmarting others also involves understanding the importance of timing. Timing is everything. Knowing when to act, when to wait, and when to pull back is critical. Often the difference between success and failure is not in the effort you put in, but in the timing of your actions. Success doesn't always come to those who work the hardest, but to those who recognize the right moment to strike. Timing is about reading the environment and understanding the optimal moments to make your move. It requires patience and the ability to resist the temptation to rush or force things. Those who succeed are the ones who understand the rhythm of life and know when to move and when to hold back. Finally, outsmarting others involves constantly refining your skills and knowledge. In a chaotic world, the more you know, the better equipped you are to navigate through uncertainty. Continuously learning, staying updated on trends, and acquiring new skills are essential for staying ahead. The world is full of information, and those who can process, synthesize, and apply it effectively gain a significant advantage. By investing in yourself and your personal growth, you make yourself an indispensable asset in any situation, one who is ready to capitalize on opportunities when they arise. In conclusion, outsmarting others in a chaotic world is about understanding human behavior, being proactive, remaining calm under pressure, adapting to new information, knowing the right timing, and continually refining your skills. It's about taking control of your own destiny and using your awareness, intelligence, and foresight to stay ahead. Life is indeed a game, and those who outsmart the competition are the ones who are able to read the rules, anticipate moves, and play in a way that gives them the advantage. By adopting this mindset and approach, you can rise above the noise and achieve the success you desire. In the midst of chaos, waiting for opportunities to come to you is not a viable strategy for success. To truly thrive, you must be proactive in creating your own opportunities, actively shaping your path instead of passively waiting for circumstances to align. Opportunities are rarely handed to us on a silver platter. They are often hidden in plain sight, waiting to be uncovered by those who are willing to look beyond the surface. The key to success then lies not in waiting, but in the ability to recognize, seize, and even create the opportunities that will propel you forward. Creating your own opportunities begins with a mindset shift. Rather than seeing the world as something that happens to you, start viewing it as a playground full of potential. Every challenge, every setback, every change in circumstances carries with it the seed of an opportunity. The successful people in any field are not the ones who passively react to the environment around them. They are the ones who engage with the world and shape it to their advantage. They understand that opportunities don't always appear in the form they expect, but often in disguised forms that require an open mind and a willingness to act on them. A major part of creating your own opportunities is being able to recognize them when they arise. This involves paying attention to the subtle shifts in your environment, be it in your industry, social circles, or personal life, that could signal a window of opportunity. Success often hinges on being able to spot a potential advantage before others do. This requires a deep understanding of trends, patterns, and human behavior. By staying observant and receptive to changes, you open yourself to the possibility of seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. The world constantly evolves, and while most people are consumed by the immediate chaos around them, those who create opportunities are attuned to the shifts that others overlook. Another important aspect of creating your own opportunities is taking risks. It's easy to wait for the right time, but often that perfect moment never arrives. True opportunities require action, and action requires risk. Without stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new, you limit your ability to grow and expand your horizons. This could mean launching a new business when others say it's not the right time, seeking a career change when it seems uncertain, or pursuing an unconventional idea that hasn't yet gained traction. These risks may not always pay off immediately, but they are investments in your future growth and success. The ability to take calculated risks that are thoughtfully considered and aligned with your long-term goals, is what separates the successful from the stagnated. Creating opportunities also involves building relationships and expanding your network. Opportunities don't exist in a vacuum. They are often the result of connections, collaborations, and partnerships. The more people you know, the more likely it is that you will be in the right place at the right time to seize an opportunity. This requires actively cultivating relationships, not just with people who can directly benefit you, but with those who share your values, vision, and interests. Networking is not just about what others can do for you, but about being of value to others, providing support and fostering trust. By being an active participant in your community, whether it's your professional industry, your social network, or your local neighborhood, you increase the likelihood of encountering opportunities that align with your goals. Sometimes creating your own opportunities means breaking away from conventional paths and forging your own. Society often imposes certain expectations on us, telling us which steps to follow in order to achieve success. But the true trailblazers are those who see the limitations of traditional routes and decide to carve out their own. This might mean pursuing a non-traditional career, starting a side project, or following an unconventional passion that others don't understand. Those who are willing to step away from the standard narrative and create their own path are the ones who find opportunities that others might not even consider. These opportunities may seem risky or unconventional at first, but they have the potential to lead to breakthroughs that would have been impossible within the confines of the status quo. Finally, creating opportunities requires a sense of persistence and resilience. Opportunities often don't materialize immediately, and the road to success is rarely a straight line. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But it's in these moments that the true creators of opportunities shine. They are the ones who keep moving forward, even when things seem bleak. They understand that failure is not a sign to quit, but an opportunity to learn, refine, and improve. The more you push through adversity, the more opportunities you create for yourself. It's the persistence to keep trying, learning from each experience, and adapting that eventually leads to success. In conclusion, creating your own opportunities is one of the most powerful tools you can wield in a chaotic world. Rather than waiting for life to present the perfect moment, take the reins and create the circumstances that will allow you to thrive. By being proactive, taking calculated risks, building relationships, and remaining persistent, you can uncover and craft opportunities that not only help you achieve your goals, but also set you apart from the crowd. In a world that often feels overwhelming, creating your own opportunities gives you the power to shape your future and define your success. In the midst of chaos, many people struggle to maintain control and stability. However, it is in these turbulent moments that the greatest opportunities often present themselves. Instead of fearing uncertainty, the most successful individuals thrive within it, using it as a catalyst for growth, innovation, and success. Chaos, though disruptive, is not necessarily a negative force. On the contrary, it can be a fertile ground for creativity, breakthroughs, and transformative change. Those who learn to thrive within chaos are the ones who can turn challenges into advantages, using disorder as a tool to their benefit. Thriving in chaos starts with a shift in mindset. Rather than viewing chaos as something to be feared or avoided, it should be seen as a natural part of the world, an inevitable force that shapes the course of events. The first step to thriving in such an environment is to accept the unpredictability of life. By acknowledging that chaos is unavoidable, we free ourselves from the anxiety of trying to control every aspect of our circumstances. Instead of reacting to every disruption with fear or resistance, we can learn to respond with flexibility, creativity, and resilience. This allows us to navigate the chaos with confidence, seeing it not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity to adapt and evolve. When you learn to thrive in chaos, you start to see patterns where others see confusion. The ability to spot these patterns is critical, as it allows you to understand the underlying forces at work in a chaotic situation. Often, chaos is not entirely random. It is the result of numerous variables interacting in ways that may seem unpredictable at first. But with the right perspective, you can begin to identify emerging trends, shifts in behavior, or changes in the environment that others may overlook. These patterns offer insights into where the world is heading, which can be leveraged to make informed decisions and seize opportunities. In a chaotic world, those who can see beyond the surface and recognize the hidden order within disorder will be the ones who rise above the confusion. One of the key advantages of chaos is that it creates space for innovation. When everything is stable and predictable, there is little room for creative thinking or groundbreaking ideas. The status quo is entrenched, and new ideas are often met with resistance. But in times of chaos, the normal structures and systems that once held things in place begin to break down, opening up the possibility for new solutions. The rules of the game are no longer set in stone, and this freedom can fuel experimentation, risk-taking, and innovation. In fact, the most groundbreaking inventions and ideas often arise during times of uncertainty, as individuals and organizations seek new ways to navigate the chaos. Embracing this environment and using it as a launch pad for innovation allows you to position yourself at the forefront of change. Moreover, thriving in chaos requires a willingness to take calculated risks. In moments of uncertainty, many people retreat, hoping for calm before taking action. However, the opportunity to act boldly often comes during the very moments when the world feels most unpredictable. The ability to step forward in the face of fear and uncertainty is a hallmark of those who thrive in chaotic times. Rather than waiting for the perfect moment or for the chaos to subside, they recognize that the right moment is often now. Taking risks during chaotic periods is not about being reckless, but about identifying the potential rewards that lie hidden beneath the surface of turmoil. Those who thrive in chaos are willing to venture into the unknown, trusting that their adaptability, resourcefulness, and resilience will guide them through. In addition to taking risks, thriving in chaos requires a strong sense of emotional intelligence and mental fortitude. When everything seems uncertain, it is easy to become overwhelmed by stress, fear, or frustration. However, those who succeed in chaotic environments are able to maintain a sense of calm and clarity, even in the midst of turmoil. This emotional stability enables them to make thoughtful decisions, avoid impulsive reactions, and stay focused on their long-term goals. They don't allow external chaos to disrupt their internal sense of purpose or drive. Instead, they stay grounded, remembering their vision and using the chaos around them to fuel their determination. Another aspect of thriving in chaos is the ability to stay flexible and adaptable. In unpredictable situations, rigid plans and structures often fail as the environment shifts and evolves in unexpected ways. Those who thrive in chaos are not married to a single course of action, but are willing to pivot, adjust, and experiment as circumstances change. This flexibility allows them to navigate uncertainty with agility, making necessary adjustments without losing sight of their ultimate goals. They know that the path to success is rarely a straight line, and they are willing to embrace detours, setbacks, and unexpected changes along the way. Ultimately, thriving in chaos is about embracing the unknown with confidence, creativity, and resilience. Instead of seeing chaos as an enemy to be avoided, those who succeed in chaotic environments view it as an opportunity to innovate, adapt, and grow. By staying observant, taking calculated risks, maintaining emotional stability, and remaining flexible, they are able to turn challenges into stepping stones for success. In a world that is increasingly unpredictable, those who can thrive in chaos will be the ones who lead, innovate, and ultimately succeed. The key is not to fear the storm, but to learn how to navigate it with skill, foresight, and confidence. Success in a chaotic world depends heavily on your ability to remain focused on your vision and avoid the distractions that can easily derail you. In today's fast-pacing, information-saturated environment, it's incredibly easy to become overwhelmed by the noise and lose sight of your long-term goals. The key to standing out and thriving is not necessarily about working harder or faster, but about maintaining a clear sense of purpose and staying committed to your objectives no matter what distractions or obstacles come your way. One of the biggest challenges people face today is the constant barrage of distractions. Social media, emails, news cycles, and the general busyness of modern life create a constant pull for attention, and it's easy to become caught up in these momentary demands. However, those who achieve lasting success understand that focusing on what matters most requires discipline. Rather than reacting impulsively to every new trend or urgent request, they prioritize their time and energy based on their ultimate goals. This means making deliberate decisions about where to invest your attention, whether that's choosing to ignore certain distractions or simply setting boundaries to protect your focus. To remain focused in a chaotic world, you must also learn how to manage your energy effectively. It's not just about how much time you spend on tasks, but how much mental and emotional energy you dedicate to them. Constantly jumping from task to task or reacting to every new stimulus can deplete your energy and lead to burnout. Instead, successful individuals create systems and habits that help them stay energized and focus on their long-term goals. This might involve structuring your day for maximum productivity, creating rituals that help you stay grounded, or practicing mindfulness to stay present. Additionally, staying focused requires resilience. The journey to success is rarely a straight line, and there will inevitably be setbacks, disappointments, and moments of self-doubt. However, those who achieve success in a chaotic world are able to persevere despite these challenges. They understand that failures and difficulties are part of the process and don't allow them to shake their commitment to their vision. Instead, they use these moments as opportunities to learn, adapt, and refine their approach, maintain their focus on the bigger picture, and pushing forward no matter what.